A blast from the past toy store has a little bit of everything from vintage toys like these vintage Barbies to even Marvel superheroes. The proposed 90,000 square foot facility will be located right here on the intersection of Wilbraham Road and Alden Street. This center will centralize services, ultimately creating a medical neighborhood for all. Educate, agitate, organize. Through this People's Assembly, student-led organizations and worker-led unions on campus hope to create a safe space for the community to come together in solidarity. Ultimately, their goal is to create a more democratized and demilitarized UMass for all. Friday was another rainy day at the Big E, but despite the rain, many people had rain ponchos and umbrellas to stay warm. But the weather is expected to get a lot nicer this weekend, which is good news for a lot of businesses like Mackin's here at the Big E. Well, Michael Ortega is still hospitalized since he was wounded in the standoff with the Wilbraham police. Today, he was arraigned virtually on charges of assault with intent to murder. Becoming an Olympian is no easy task. It takes years of discipline, dedication, and sacrifice to become an athlete of this caliber. Viruet's commitment to his art is what propels him towards Olympic glory. Well, Nixiara, that victory was short-lived for many of the parents and families who were fighting for the school to remain open, because it appears that Mi'ineg will not be seating a first-grade class next year and reducing their faculty size. Freddie is one of AMR's qualified therapy docs. He provides unconditional love and support at a moment's notice. Several Massachusetts laws can be used to cite snow and ice on your vehicle. You can receive a civil violation for an unsecured load like this, which carries a fine of up to $200. Plan on opening up this upcoming April. There's going to be lots of dancing, music, and of course un poquito de café, pan, queso, y todo eso. So it's going to be really exciting. For more information on this opening and classes that you can take, you can visit our website at wwlp.com. For now, working for you in Chicopee, Melissa Torres, 22 News.
It has been 3 days since allegations of racist bullying in the Southwick Regional School District have come to light. And the Greater Springfield NAACP said the superintendent's response is just not enough.
22 News reporter Melissa Torres joins us live from Southwick tonight with why Bishop Talbert Swan is not satisfied.
Superintendent Jennifer Willard said that the school has concluded its investigation, but Bishop Swan says that nobody reached out to the families and students impacted. Southwick School Superintendent Jennifer Willard said the district had completed its investigation into racist bullying allegations on February 16th, but they were unable to comment on disciplinary consequences because of the strict laws protecting student privacy. The Greater Springfield NAACP President Talbert Swan said he was confused by her response.
How can you conclude the investigation without talking to the parties that filed the complaint?
22 News attempted multiple times to speak to Superintendent Willard about the allegations in person and over the phone, but we were denied comment and entry into their office building, and our public records requests were also denied.
There needs to be a level of transparency in terms of what steps they're taking and how they're going about safeguarding students who are victimized by bullying and harassment.
According to the Southwick bullying guidelines, the district is obligated to inform the school community when an incident of bullying takes place, as well as the procedure that they will use to address it, which they have failed to do.
The district itself promulgates the guidelines. They get approved and reviewed by the state, but they are their own guidelines. They have to follow their own guidelines.
Swan also reached out to Chief Landis of the Southwick Police Department. He was told while they were aware of the alleged racial bullying of the black student, that is not the focus of their police investigation. Allison Lopez, the mother of one of the victims, plans to meet with the superintendent tomorrow to discuss a plan moving forward to ensure the safety and well-being of her daughter at the school. Working for you in Southwick tonight, Melissa Torres, 22 News.
Well, it was residents from the West Street Village mobile home community in Ludlow voicing their concerns to state lawmakers today about recent rental rate increases in living conditions.
And 22 News reporter Melissa Torres spoke with residents and the property owner about this dispute. She joins us live in studio with what unfolded today.
Well, residents of the West Street Village mobile home community say that they've paid the same amount in rent for the past 20 years. That was until a new property manager raised rates by 150%. The property owner thinks that this rate is justified, while residents believe that this is all about greed.
I don't care if you're Elon Musk or you're a homeless guy. Money's important. If you don't have enough income coming in to pay the expenses, then you're going to shut down.
Back in July of 2021, Tom Lennon purchased the West Street Village mobile home community and made it his mission to revamp this previously neglected property. Over the last 2.5 years, Lennon says he has invested a lot of his own money into infrastructure, from repairing mailboxes to paving the roads, and he believed it was about time to raise the rent.
I've been losing money for 2.5 years. I could have went and petitioned to raise the rent back in July of 2021. And I didn't, because I met them all and I said, I'm not going to make this about money. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to fix the park up first, and I'm going to let everyone see what I'm doing. And then we can go in, and then I'll go in and raise the rents.
Tom Lennon, the property manager, says that the rate increase was justified, saying that he's made improvements towards the quality of life of the residents here, while residents say that those improvements were purely cosmetic.
I don't think he's looking at the big picture, and the work he did here was more cosmetic. So if you take a look at the electrical panels, they're totally antiquated. A lot of people lose their power and they have to go flip the switch and whatnot.
Residents telling 22 News that they constantly have issues with their electricity, sewage, and septic overflow. And this 150% increase in rent is unjustifiable if he is not tending to the issues at hand.
You know, the increases that they're justifying for it are things like paving the roadway and putting up a fencing along the side of the road. That doesn't add to the quality of life of the residents here. And so you want to have value and the most bang for your buck, but when you see those increases, it doesn't justify it.
Residents now have to pay $503.06. Senator Oliveira and State Rep Aaron Saunders toured the grounds today with a housing attorney in the hopes that they can appeal this rent rate increase with the Ludlow Rental Control Board. Working for you, Melissa Torres, 22 News.
Well, one family in Holyoke is spreading the love within their community through peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and socks.
That's right, and 22 News reporter Melissa Torres caught up with the wonderful Picard family to find out how they are lending a hand to the city's homeless population.
Well, Ciara and Alana, Suzanne Picard and her family have always made it their mission to help those who are less fortunate. And over the last 4 years, they've devoted time, money, and passion to touch the many lives of those one sandwich at a time.
It's just good to know that you can, you have people that you can rely on.
Picard Spread the Love Mobile is a familiar sight to many here in the city of Holyoke. The bright yellow car represents a beacon of hope to the homeless men, women, and families she helps out each and every day.
We see her, we smile because we know, you know, for whatever 5 or 10 minutes we spend with her, we got a good person that we're talking to.
Every day, Picard loads up her van and delivers supplies to those who need it most. Whether it's a sandwich, a pair of socks, or a hug, it's a simple gesture that has a lasting impact for many. The Spread the Love operation is a family effort. Suzanne's niece collects the socks, her sister-in-law crochets the hats and gloves, and she prepares the sandwiches with her husband.
I have always done this. It's important to us to give back to our communities and whatever way we can. I thought there was some way to reach out that was more personal. And so we started making the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
This year, in addition to the sandwiches, they were able to crochet 160 hats and collect nearly 900 pairs of socks.
It fills their bellies, and they love peanut butter and jelly. And the same thing with the socks. And, you know, I'll say, hey, you want some socks? And they go, socks, you know, again. Because it's such a valued item.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So whatever I can do to make them warm, that's what I will do, whether it's their bellies or their feet.
Melissa, I've gotten the opportunity to speak with Suzanne myself, and I know that you did today, and I'm so happy about that. It's just incredible how such a small act like the ones that she's doing can impact so many.
Yeah, it really is. And how can people help to spread the love?
Well, they can easily do that by helping out Suzanne herself says anyone can help. You can help out by donating socks or even by helping them purchase jars of peanut butter and jelly.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.